Replacing a person's voice in either a video or a movie is a common technique known as dubbing. In fact, the voice you're hearing right now isn't mine at all. It's my dad's. If you want to know how to pull this technique off in your next project, stick around. I'll show you how. Hit the subscribe button and click the notification bell to be part of the conversation. To pull this technique off, I'm using a software called Reaper, which is a digital audio workstation. Stay tuned to the end of this video if you want to learn more about Reaper, and I'll show you where you can download it and how to install it. The first thing I did was I actually extracted the audio portion of the video where my son was basically saying the lines that we had written down.
The voice you're hearing right now isn't mine at all. It's my dad's.
What I did was I listened to his audio in pieces over and over and repeated individual lines by practicing them until my timing seemed pretty close to his. Then I took several passes recording myself speaking along with him to see if I could nail the timing.
In fact, the voice you're hearing right now isn't mine at all. It's my dad's.
In fact, the voice you're hearing right now isn't mine at all. It's my dad's. Now, if you look, the second track below is me repeating the lines, trying to approximate the way he spoke. One of the great things about using a digital audio software is you can look at the image in the waveform and try to line it up so that it matches the actual waveform of the original audio. Shifting it left or right can really help dial in the timing that you may not have gotten when you were recording. Using these peaks and valleys allowed me to line up what I said with what he said and get the timing to make a lot more sense. Enabling both tracks allowed me to listen back to what I was recording while listening to my son and making sure that the two matched.
In fact, the voice you're hearing right now isn't mine at all. It's my dad's.
Now that isn't perfect, but it's close enough for what I was doing here. But this technique isn't just for mimicking somebody else's voice. You can use it to replace your own voice in your project to make corrections or even repair a line that might have had some background noise or something else going on in there that you don't want. One of the tools that can be really helpful is a spectrum analyzer. This will actually help you visualize the EQ curve so that you can match any vocal you record later on to the one that you're trying to replace. In fact, the voice you're hearing right now isn't mine at all. It's my dad's. Once you've got everything right where you want it and lined up perfectly, all you need to do is mute the original track and export your new track as a new audio file that you can use right in your project. If you want to learn how to download and use this software that I'm using here, click on the video that's on screen now or in the links I'll pin down below. Peace.